Okay, so let's get to a second date update. Dear Ryan and Sisney, this comes from Alyssa, who's on the phone now. If you're dating, just hone in on this for a second. May need your help. She says, all right, look, guys, I pretty much stopped dating, but I went out dancing with friends one night, met this guy. Went on a date. Date was great. Great conversation. Great vibe. We kissed. It was perfect. Went out again. After that, I ran into him a few times. It seemed to be perfect. But it's cool dramatically on his end. I want to know why. Is it because she was interested? Like, Alyssa, do you think, thanks for coming on. Do you think, like, because this is why, do you honestly act like you're into somebody or not? Because, like, you act like you have a good time because you do, and then they know they've got you, and then they cool off and make you nuts. You know what I mean? What do you think, Alyssa? What do you think happened? What could have gone wrong?
I don't know, because, like, you know, we met, we went out twice, and I ran into him a few times. Like, when we first met, we were hitting off great. So I just don't get how he could go from, like, 0 to 100 so bad. So
I just don't
you
know.
know?
Look, I don't envy you going through all of this. We've all been there. I mean, we've all been there. Some of us more recently than others. So here's what we're going to do. I'm very interested, and I want to get to the bottom of it for you. The guy's name is Roger, and apparently we have his number. Okay, so we're going to try and get Roger on the phone here and see what we can find out. Why does he go out with you, make great conversation, create this great vibe, kiss at the end, and then just cool off dramatically and not say anything about why? It's kind of annoying, actually. Hang on 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's find out what the deal is with this guy. To anybody that's dating right now, or happy they're not, listen to this. So Lissa's on the phone. This is a second date update. She stopped dating. I don't know. Why did she stop dating? I didn't find that out. She stopped dating. She meets this guy. They have a great time. He blows her off. But why? I got the guy on the phone, too. So hold on. Let's go through this. Alyssa, real quick, just fast, because I got Roger on the phone on the other line. Why did you quit dating? Why did you stop dating altogether?
Wait, dating was not going well, you know, and I decided to focus on me and my career. But then one day my friends, they dragged me out dancing, and that's how, you know.
And then
Roger
you meet this
met.
guy, and you decide to get back in it, and then you guys have a great time, and then he starts to blow you off, right?
Yeah. We met, we exchanged numbers, we talked, text, and it was going great. And finally, he asked me to go out with him, and I said, sure. Do you even need to ask me that?
Let me get him before he goes anywhere. I got him on the other line. Be very, very quiet. We're going to talk to him now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Roger. Thanks for holding on. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Great. Thank you for coming on the radio. Your voice is on air here at Kiss FM in Los Angeles. I have Tanya and Sisney with me, too.
Hi.
We're calling about a woman named Alyssa that you went out with. When I say her name, what do you think about?
Yeah, Lissa. Yeah, she's someone I went out with a few times.
How'd that go?
It was all right. It was okay. Whatever, I guess.
What was missing? You sound like something wasn't there. What was missing, Roger?
Nothing in particular was missing. The actual date in itself was fine. It's just that outside of the date was the problem. You see?
What happened? What do you mean problem?
Well, the thing is that I would be hanging out with my friends, and then she would just magically appear, you know? And at first, I didn't think much of it, but then, you know, I started running into her at Ralph's. I see her down the cereal aisle, you know, and then I'm thinking small world, right? And I'm starting to get a little suspicious. And then I start seeing her again a few days later when I'm having coffee with my friend of mine at, I'm starting to see her there. I'm getting weirded out. I'm telling my friends about it. And then they're telling me that maybe because you have your Snap Map, location on set to my friends, she's figuring where I'm at and then decides just to pop up,
I think
so.
that's
You think
cute.
she's?
You think it's cute?
But what is? You think she's stalking you?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
And Tanya, you think that's cute?
I mean, you guys had a nice time, and she's Stalking him?
Following him at the store?
Trying to bump into
I will say, Roger, strangely, I have not seen this person that I ran into twice at the grocery store. I went once, I was shopping, then I had to go back like 2 weeks later for dill, and I ran into the same person.
It's just the odds, you know?
Does she live does she live around you in your neighborhood so that she could be shopping in the same
Yeah, I
grocery
mean, you got a
store?
grocery shop, right?
It's a small world, but time and time again.
So that aside, okay, forget that. That aside, let's say that didn't happen. Do you like Alyssa?
At first I did, but now it's
But
I
forget
don't know, it's kind of a
the
turn-off.
grocery store sightings. Do you like her enough to go out with her again?
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that, honestly. And it's just too creepy.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. Alyssa's on the phone with us right now, listening to this. Alyssa, can you explain the grocery store sightings? He thinks it's creepy. What happened?
No, I mean, I have to grocery shop too.
Were you following him, or were you tracking him?
But wait.
No.
So hold on. You just so happen to be at Murphy's then, right? That night, and then you so happen to be at Ralph's, and then you so happen to be at the library. Like, come on. Maybe if it was the other way around, and I so happen to bump into you for once, I would have bought that. But every time I show
Roger,
up somewhere,
let's not be so edgy on this. Alyssa, explain.
Like, look, I mean, yeah, like Snap Map is something that like we do use sometimes, I think like we were dating. It was fun. It was going nice. I did want to see him, and I saw that his.
So you are following him?
No, not exactly. I mean, I saw that.
No. You are or you're not?
Yeah.
You are or you're not? You are.
No. But look, I needed to go grocery shopping. I needed.
And then you saw he was there and you timed it.
Yeah, so I just
What about at the library coffee
shop?
shop? What about the coffee shop?
But I get coffee there all the time. It's not like a place that I don't go.
But
to,
Alyssa, you would plan to be there around the same time that he would be there so that you would hopefully bump into him.
But then again, I used to, in high school, time my bathroom breaks around, like, this one bell where there was a girl who would go down that hall.
Oh,
and
my
you
gosh.
get a chance
I
to
used
see
to drive
each
by
other.
Scott Thompson's house all the time on my way home. I would go out of my way.
I don't think it makes us, bad people.
In high school, we used to do that.
Okay, but, well, no, she did it like 3 years ago, Tanya. So, Alyssa, I can see why Roger's a little standoffish here. I guess, Roger, the question is, do you think there's enough to say, all right, look, she's interested, it's all fun and games, and she wants to spend some time with me, and you liked her enough? Do you think there's a chance to clear this up and go out with Alyssa?
I mean, maybe at first, but I
not
think
now.
that she went about it the wrong way, and now it's just kind of.
You're not into her. Yeah, I can tell you're not interested. I can hear it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay, Roger, thank you very much for coming on with us. Good luck to you.
Roger that.
All right, no problem.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Alyssa?
Hey.
It's not meant to be. It's okay. It's not meant to be. All of this and, you doing that and him feeling this way, it's meant to not work out. And that's the good news.
Maybe somebody else would have appreciated all that.
Yeah, but
he didn't.
It was meant to not be appreciated and not work out here because we tried. You know what I mean? Like, we tried. So,
You know what,
wish you
Alyssa?
No, I
the
hear
best.
you.
You can't do the wrong thing to the right guy. Just remember that.
Yeah, I get it. Like,
I
it
love
makes
how
me
Tanya,
sad
when she
'cause
says it, then she sits
it was-
back in her chair. Like, she does a virtual drop of a microphone just by nodding her head and sitting backwards. Okay.
All right.
Well, Alyssa, we move on. And don't give up dating. It's going to be all right.
Right.
And not meant to be. Totally not meant to be.